Are we?
Hopefully we won't hear trailer tractors or anything.
No, it's quiet. I mean, not too bad. But there's a lot of construction here.
There is, and it's very dusty. Okay.
Hi, everybody.
Hey,
Hey, it's Ladies of Lanai. I'm Christine.
I'm Tina.
Yeah, and we're out on Tina's Lanai, and welcome. Thanks for watching. And before we get started, we just want to give a little shout out. Please make sure if you're liking the content that Tina and I are bringing to you, that you do like and specifically subscribe to the channel. Don't forget you can share it with your friends if you see something that you think someone else will like, because that really
Helps us.
helps us.
It motivates us.
Makes us happy.
Okay.
Yeah.
So we are doing the Village's Buzz.
The Village's
We
Buzz.
have a bunch of miscellaneous things.
Yes, that you mostly picked up.
Yeah.
That's happening. That's kind of interest.
I read the paper, so you don't have to. That's what we'll go with. But we'll go. This is down your alley. That a project-wide advisory committee that was from one supervisor from each of District 5 through 13 approved a complete renovation of several executive golf courses over the next 12 to 18 months. And those are Bogart, Bacall, Heron, Truman, Bonita Pass.
Mm-hmm.
And Pimlico and Pelican renovation are near, they should be opening up soon. They're renovations, so I don't
Yeah.
know if those have reopened.
Yeah, I'm not sure, but I know the ones that they have renovated that I have revisited, like specifically Roosevelt, which is like Truman's sister course. It's gorgeous. I mean, it's a brand new course. They do over everything.
I was
and
going to
it's
say, what
really
is a
nice.
renovation like really
They
entail?
will.
Is it just new grass?
They'll change the turf. They'll change the sand. They're putting this new kind of sand in. I forget what it's called. If I think of it, I'll put it in the comments. But it's whiter. It's fluffier. It's better for the drainage. So sometimes if you're playing golf and your ball gets in the sand trap, and sometimes there's water or it gets hard. Like we're not going to see so much of that with these renovated courses. So it's really good news.
Do you know when Bel Air's going to open? That's the one near me. We're all waiting for that to open.
Yeah,
It's right down
well,
here.
it should be by the fall. I mean, that's nothing has changed from what we've been hearing. They don't, they keep a little tight-lipped on openings. I guess there's too many wigglies that could get in the way, and Woodlands probably sooner.
Okay.
Woodlands Championship.
Oh, okay.
Bel Air is the executive that's close
Yes.
down here.
Yes.
Yeah. And Havana, speaking of closures, also closing the championship courses there are also going to be closed for a while.
I
for
know a lot of
complete
people that
renovation.
love Havana.
I do too. I love Havana. I think number 9 on Kilimanjaro is my favorite hole. It's like a big downhill hole, and the view is just beautiful. I love Havana.
Well, maybe when they reopen after renovation, that'll be my first championship.
Yeah.
We'll go together.
Yeah, let's
Okay.
go.
We're close to Leesburg. There's a couple things going on in Leesburg. Are you a White Castle fan?
Yes, of course.
There's one opening up in Leesburg.
Wow.
For all you burger people.
Yum.
Also, Bikefest is returning to downtown Leesburg, and
Yeah.
that is April 25th through the 27th. They have live music, like 3 days of live music, professional wrestling. I don't know if you knew that. Food and thousands of motorcycles, and they expect 150,000 people.
Fun.
I didn't go. I saw pictures last year, but
Yeah.
have you gone?
We did attempt to go one year, and
Was it
we'll
super crowded?
I'm sure that he'll want to go again because it's super crowded. So you got to go park on somebody's lawn and pay the whatever it is to park on their lawn and walk over. But it's an event.
I can imagine.
Yeah, it's fun.
I think it would be fun.
Yeah.
There's also a new testing thing for the card readers. Like when you have your ID or the ones that go through the gate for a long range card, and they're doing a test that they're installing it at Del Mar, Virginia Trace, and Fenny, and if it's satisfactory, then it'll work for all the gates.
So yeah, some of them, if you miss it a little bit, you're
I
out of
have
luck.
to
So
roll.
you think
I
by
have to
round-
roll the window, and I lean over with my card because
Yeah.
mine is short range.
Yeah, I have a friend who has her card on a stick. So she's got a stick
I've probably seen her from behind.
With a
I've seen
chain.
somebody do that.
with a chain and the card, so she just waves it until it opens. So until that happens, there's a tip for you.
not only the golf courses are getting revitalization. I can't talk today, but there's more happening at Spanish Springs.
I'm
So
telling you, there's
they're
they
putting
keep
some more
doing
money,
stuff up there.
up
It's
there.
amazing.
I think it's to
What are they
compete
doing?
with everything down here, but there's going to be a new patio space at the La Rena building, which I don't know what that is, a new lounge area at the LaSalle building, and new outdoor seating, landscaping, lighting in front of the Van Patten House. All of those things I don't know.
They're basically expanding the outdoor seating area. So it's not only going to be in the square, but maybe they found success with Blondie. So La
Blondie's.
Reina, I think, is the same building that the Sharon is in. I think,
Oh, okay.
I think so that maybe they're just making more seating like around.
Okay. That makes sense.
It is because some people like sitting not in the thick of things. They want to hear the music, but they don't want to be. So it's good for that.
Right.
Yeah.
Down here, they rerouted, like when you come down here from off of Warm Springs and go past the fire station, 470 used to come through there and they would come in the roundabout, and they closed that off. So they just closed that off, and they're rerouting it to go around in front of Shady Brook. And along that lines, the Sumter County wants to rename that section from Central Parkway to 470 to clear up the confusion in the Middleton area. I guess there's confusion over the name of what is what, but from the roundabout, from 470 to Central Parkway to through 301, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
There's been a couple videos, like other people have done, or no, this was a Villages video on Middleton, and they were talking about different things that are coming, stay tuned. And they didn't say the words, but they flashed a picture of Orange Theory, the workout place, where they do the stations, the
Yes,
rowing, biking. And
I actually had joined Orange Theory for a hot second. So
how did
yeah.
you like it?
Some people love it. It wasn't for me.
I was gonna say, you're not some of the people.
I'm not one of those people who liked Orange Theory. That's the one where you're at the stations and there's a screen that tells you how much faster or how much more you have to push something. Because I found I was craning my neck to look at the screen.
Oh.
I couldn't just focus like straight ahead. You had to look where the screen was. And I just felt like I was going to
Okay.
hurt my neck doing that.
Well, I think it
Just
may
me.
come. I don't know. We'll see what
Some
kind
people
of
love it.
outdoor activity stuff they go. We were talking a little bit amongst ourselves before about the whole drone. There was a big drone controversy of the Villages had sent a lot of YouTubers who do the drones to cease and desist, but it sounds like right now they've eased up a little bit. So they're still doing their
So
drones.
they were going to take it away, and now they're saying, okay, you can do it, but with certain
I think so.
stipulations.
Yeah,
maybe.
stuff like that.
That's good.
There's a Waffle House opened up in Lady Lake. I don't know if you're a Waffle House person, but they had a huge delay due to a main water break.
Okay, well, there's a lot of Waffle House fans
And
out
it's
there.
golf
like
cart accessible.
what?
I know.
No. Where is it? Somewhere up in.
Somewhere in Lady Lake, far away that I'm not going to drive my golf cart to. So,
Oh, that's fun.
the boat cruises have returned to Sumter
Yes.
Landing this month. It's
Yep, I've
$3
seen-
a person.
Yep.
$4 or 4 p.m. to sunset, and you can get tickets at the dock. We're hearing Costco may be opening up in May or late July, or as late as July.
Yeah, I don't think
I
it's
think they're
May.
building-
I've seen it. Down.
But they're getting to it.
Yeah, they're getting there, but it seems a
Yeah.
ways away.
So we'll see.
Yeah.
But it'll be interesting to see how what they do with the traffic there.
Traffic there and Walmart, but yeah, it'll be interesting.
Hooters, are you a fan of Hooters wings?
I'm gonna have to try them. Maybe we'll do a wing test.
I don't know if I've ever been to a Hooter.
I
don't know.
have been to a Hooters. Yeah, I mean, I've heard it's been a long time since I've been there.
Well, supposedly they may be opening in May, but I know there's a lot of talk that the company went into bankruptcy and
Yeah.
will this actually open? So I guess we'll.
We'll see. That looks like it might open in May.
Right.
Or so.
Market nights. I heard this also. Market nights at the squares is closing effectively May 1st. They're not
Oh.
doing it.
What?
They're relocating to Brownwood, the Saturday Farmers Market.
Oh.
So I don't know why. I mean, to me, it makes sense because they
Yeah.
take up all of the parking
They
space
take up all the
around.
parking, it tends to be a lot of the vendors you've seen already, like the people who do the signs in front of your house and whatnot. So that makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But somebody made a decision that they're not going to do market nights anymore. But they'll still have the car shows.
and everybody loves the car shows. I don't even love cars, and I love the car shows.
24 Middleton, that's a restaurant in Middleton.
Mm-hmm.
They had, the other week, they had a pop-up. So they were serving until they ran out of food. I didn't attend that one. I didn't make it there.
Oh, fun. I didn't
But
hear that.
so it was theirs. I don't know if that was a soft opening, but hopefully they'll be opening up soon because there's more restaurants down here in the deep south, as I call it. And Harry and the Natives had a meet and greet I was going to go to, but I couldn't make it.
It's huge.
It's right by Okahumpka,
Rec Center.
Rec
It's
Center.
huge.
and they're targeting a late July opening.
That's a long time coming. I can't
Yeah.
wait.
And
Yeah.
then you had, that's all I have, but you had like a
Yeah.
special.
I have a cute little event that's going on, and it's going to be a big event actually, and it's a fundraiser as well. And everyone is invited if you're from the villages. So it's called Dice, Diamonds, and Desserts, and so it's a sweepstakes casino night. They're bringing in like real casino equipment, not like the temporary kind of stuff. And even if you don't know how to play, they're going to be teaching you. And it's a fundraiser. A portion of the proceeds will help be donated to Give Kids the World Village. So it helps villagers to make a difference. So think of it, the nonprofit. It's sort of like a Make-A-Wish, but it's local. So it's a Orlando-based nonprofit that, and I might be using the word nonprofit loosely. I'm not really sure that they're actually a nonprofit, but they still find kids with critical illnesses or diagnoses from wherever they're from, and give them and their family like a week in this little village and gets them to Disney and helps them make a little dream come true. So a portion of the proceeds are going to that.
And
that
when is this
foundation.
fundraiser?
So this is Tuesday, June the 10th. Check-in is 5:30 is check-in at Ezell Rec Center.
That's the day after my birthday.
Oh. So there will be a cap to the number of people that are going. It's $50 to go, but it gives you all these chits so that you can play.
Chips?
Chits? I think it's chips. Maybe
Is it chips?
Money.
Chips? Okay. I don't know.
Opportunities to gamble, and there's going to be raffles and all kinds of excitement. And we'll put in the description of the video how to reserve, or if you have any questions. And anyway, like I said, if you're interested in going, helping good cause, having fun at like a real casino night here in the villages.
And we'll remind you again when we get closer, right? Before.
Yeah,
sometime
but it
in
could
May.
sell out. So if you're
Oh.
interested, I would recommend
Yeah.
jumping
Then buy
on
your
the
ticket
details.
now.
And I'll put the details in the description how to do it.
Okay. I think that's all that's all I got, I think.
Okay.
I only had 2 pages.
All
But
right,
there's a
well-
lot going on. There's constantly new things opening up down here.
Yep.
Big events.
There's always something.
There is, because we're in the villages.
Yep. All right. So thanks a lot again for listening. We really appreciate all you guys. And when you see Tina or I around town, and we both get people now, that are almost every day that say,
Somebody, when I played golf, the golf ambassador said something. He said something about where's Christine?
and somebody came up to me. Somebody came up to me the other day and said, "So where's the best pizza?" And I know it's because he was watching the video. So I'm like, "Oh, I got you. I know what you're doing there with that." But yeah, please say hi because we really love meeting you too.
Right.
All right.
All right.
Okay, that's all
Until
for
next
now.
time.
See you on the Lanai.
Bye.
Bye.